1. Max Homa's resilient comeback at John Deere Classic 2025 PGA Tour highlights. 2. Max Homa's John Deere pursuit. 3 major implications explained. 3. Max Homa's heartbreak at the John Deere Classic, 1 shot away from victory. 1. Max Homa's resilient comeback at John Deere Classic 2025 PGA Tour highlights. It was a finish that felt like both a massive step forward and a crushing letdown, a perfect storm of conflicting emotions that left Max Homa in a complicated headspace. While his 5th place showing at the John Deere Classic was, on paper, his best result of the season, the 6-time PGA Tour winner couldn't mask his frustration as he left the scoring tent at TPC Deere Run. An incredible opportunity to break a 14-month winless drought had slipped through his fingers, and the sting was palpable. "Super disappointing," Homa confessed, the words hanging in the air for a moment before he quickly added a crucial silver lining. "But game felt good, so that's nice." That single sentence perfectly captures the duality of his week. Homa finished just 2 shots shy of the playoff between Brian Campbell and Emiliano Grillo, but the final round was a classic tale of what might have been. Starting the day tied for second and only 1 stroke off the lead, he came out of the gates on fire. With 3 birdies in his first 4 holes, Homa seized the lead and looked every bit the world-beater who had climbed into the top 5 of the world rankings. For a moment, it seemed the slump was officially over. The swagger was back. But here's where the story gets complicated. After that blistering start, the momentum stalled. Homa played his final 14 holes in 1 over par, a score that simply won't cut it on a course where birdies are essential. Even with birdies on both of the back 9's par 3s keeping his hopes alive, a critical error on the short par 5 17th hole proved to be his undoing. A tee shot into the right rough forced him to lay up instead of going for the green in 2, and his subsequent 10-foot birdie putt agonizingly slid by the edge. Needing a miracle eagle from the 18th fairway to join the playoff, his approach was brilliant but settled 9 feet past the cup, leading to a routine closing par. And this is the part most people miss when just looking at the leaderboard. The underlying numbers tell a story of a dramatic turnaround. Homa himself noted, "I made a lot of good swings. For the most part executed about how I wanted to." The statistics back him up emphatically. He entered the week ranked a dismal 127th in strokes gained, off the tee, and 169th in strokes gained, approach. He left the Quad Cities ranked 6th and 15th in those categories for the week, respectively. It was a night-and-day transformation. This performance was about more than just one tournament. It was a crucial lifeline in his season. Before this week, Homa had just 1 top 25 finish and was languishing at 122nd in the FedExCup standings. With only the top 70 advancing to the playoffs, his season was on the line. The T5 finish vaulted him to 98th, giving him a fighting chance, but the work is far from over. Here's a point that could spark some debate. Homa's immense popularity, a stark contrast to his early career struggles, means he can no longer work through a slump in anonymity. Back in 2017, he made just 2 cuts all season, but he could grind it out away from the spotlight. Now, as a fan favorite and one of golf's most engaging personalities, every round is scrutinized. While many champions have hit a similar wall and struggled to regain their form under that pressure, Homa has a unique advantage. He's done this before. His journey is defined by his resilience, a toughness he wears as a badge of honor. After his last victory in 2023, Homa spoke about the intangible quality that fuels him through the tough times: hope. "You're just hopeful," he said. "I hope that I haven't seen my best day yet. I guess it's just hope. I think all of us kind of have that. You just hope for the best and stay the course." That hope has been tested. After that win, he soared into the world's top 15, eventually cracking the top 5. Last week, he was on the verge of falling out of the top 100. He failed to qualify for the US Open and won't be at the Open Championship. Amidst a flurry of changes, new coach, new equipment, new caddies, this result at the John Deere Classic is the first tangible proof that his belief in his process is paying off. So yes, the immediate aftermath on Sunday was gloomy. But that gloom is, paradoxically, a very good thing. It means he was truly in the hunt, feeling the competitive fire and the sting of a near miss. As he walked to the 18th green, with the crowd roaring for him even though a win was officially out of reach, a small smile broke across his face. He was back in the arena. He was in the mix. And for a player fighting his way back, that feeling might be more valuable than any trophy. So, what do you think? Was this strong finish the true beginning of a Homa resurgence, or just a promising flash in the pan? And does being a beloved public figure make it harder or easier to navigate a professional slump? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 2. Max Homa's John Deere pursuit. 3 major implications explained. What happens next could redefine Max Homa's career and spark heated debates across golf fandom. For the first time in over a year, the 6-time PGA Tour winner enters Sunday's final round of the John Deere Classic firmly in the hunt. While the leaderboard remains crowded, Homa's potential victory carries implications far beyond a trophy. Let's unpack why this moment matters, and why golf fans should be glued to their screens. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a single win truly reverse a career slump? Homa himself downplayed the significance, stating post-round, "I don't use results to measure progress." Yet let's be real, in pro sports, results are the ultimate currency. This tension between process and outcome lies at the heart of Homa's comeback narrative. 1. Playoff resurrection. Shockingly, Homa sits at number 122 in FedExCup standings, dangerously close to missing the playoffs entirely. Only top 70 qualify. While his tour card remains secure through 2026 thanks to past victories, a win would catapult him into post-season contention. Think of it as a double win, immediate status upgrades and a golden ticket to reclaim his place among golf's elite through signature events. 2. The major redemption arc. Here's the gut punch. Homa recently missed qualifying for both the US Open and the Open Championship, his first major absences in 5 years. But victory Sunday changes everything. Though the John Deere no longer offers automatic Open qualification, a win would likely boost Homa from number 99 to 50 in world rankings, via a VC 606, sneaking him into Royal Portrush. For context, imagine a baseball team clinching a wildcard spot on the season's final day. That's the drama we're watching. 3. Ryder Cup longshot or masterstroke? Now for the hot take. Could this revive Homa's Team USA hopes? Data Golf gives him near zero odds, and at number 39 in standings, it seems improbable. But here's what the stats miss. Homa was America's clutch performer in recent Presidents or Ryder Cups. If he parlays a win into consistent form, might Captain Keegan Bradley gamble on proven team chemistry over raw rankings? This debate could split golf analysts down the middle. The X factor: validation through struggle. Beyond rankings and trophies, a win would scream resilience. Homa's overhauled his team, swing, and equipment during this slump. Imagine the emotional payoff of proving those changes right. As any weekend golfer knows, rebuilding your game feels like solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. For Homa, Sunday represents a chance to finally see colors align. Homa's final words? "I look forward to the butterflies." But here's the kicker. His competitors feel those same nerves. Can the man who once joked about embracing the chaos outlast a hungry field? Now to you, golf fans. Is Homa's potential comeback a feel-good story or a statistical fluke? Could one victory truly reignite his Ryder Cup case? Or are we overhyping a mid-tier event? Drop your takes below. Author bio. Dylan DeThier, Golf.com senior writer and author of 18 in America, combines tour insights with a player's perspective, having competed on mini-tours before transitioning to journalism. Related, John Deere Times FedExCup explained Ryder Cup standings. 3. Max Homa's heartbreak at the John Deere Classic, one shot away from victory. The agony of almost, Max Homa's heartbreaking miss at the John Deere Classic. As the golf world continues to grapple with the intricate dance between mental health and performance on the course, Max Homa's recent experience at the 2025 John Deere Classic serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of success. Just hours after Michelle Y. West's powerful statement highlighted the deep-seated connection between self-worth and golf scores, Homa came agonizingly close to ending his 18-month drought, only to watch it slip away in the final stretch. A season of struggle and redemption. The six-time PGA Tour winner's journey to the John Deere Classic was marked by a season of frustration, marked by a complete overhaul of his swing and mindset, a string of missed cuts, and a parting of ways with his longtime caddy. However, it seems that Homa is finally heading in the right direction. After a scorching 8 under 63 on the opening day, he stayed in contention with back-to-back 68s for the second and third rounds, leaving fans wondering if this could be the week he finally breaks his drought. The turning point: a pulled drive and a bogey. But on Sunday, at TPC Deere Run, it was one shot, a pulled drive on the par 4 15th, that flipped the script. Homa's tee shot found the left rough, leading to a bogey that dropped him into a tie. Despite a valiant effort, he finished at 16 under overall after a final round 2 under 69 to close the tournament, settling for a six-way tie for fifth with Matt Kuchar, Lucas Glover, Carson Young, Jacob Bridgman, and Kurt Kitayama. A glimmer of hope, a top 10 finish and a payout. While Homa may not have taken home the trophy, this finish was the fan favorite's first top 10 of the year, and he will take home a solid $344,400 payout from the $8.4 million purse. As he said after his round on Saturday, I think taking what we've been doing this week and using that to go forward. I plan to be in this position a lot more. With this finish, there seems to be no doubt that Homa is coming back into form ahead of the Genesis Scottish Open. The question on everyone's mind: can Homa break his drought? As the golf world watches with bated breath, the question on everyone's mind is, can Max Homa finally break his 18-month drought? Will he continue to build on this momentum, or will he falter once again? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Max Homa is a force to be reckoned with, and his fans will be eagerly awaiting his next move.